Well, I just don't know what to make of our form at the moment. We're up and down like a yo-yo. We're still in the top half of League 2, but we're losing games for fun. But we're also winning games by a large margin when we are. It's really confusing. Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2024 and another part of non-league to Champions League with South Shields. Today we are back with two very important matches, one against Crawley before taking on Newport Town, both in League 2. And let's get straight into it. Since you were last with me, it has still gone very awry. We lost 4-0 to Crew in the EFL Trophy final group stage match, meaning we're out of that competition now. We then lost 4-2 to Port Vale. We were 4-0 down, came back at them a little bit through 2 Ethan Wheatley goals, mightily relieved. 17 matches he went without a goal, but Ethan Wheatley did return with a brace there. We then lost 3-2 to Wimbledon, who are currently one of the top of the table sides. We were ahead in that game, Jack Whittaker and Mully on the score sheet there, before bouncing back with a 4-1 victory over Shrewsbury. Nia Kirby, Robert Briggs, Ethan Wheatley and Jed Abbey scoring there. But most recently, we were dreadful against Chesterfield, who are a team down in the bottom reaches of the division. And we lost to them 2-0. So that all means that we are currently in 10th place in League 2. We're 4 points now off the playoff spots. We're a long way off automatic promotion, which is what we expected. You know, we didn't expect to be competing for promotion this season, but it's just a little bit worrying how things are transpiring. And, you know, we're just losing a hell of a load of games, and we need to really pick up, or we're going to get dragged into a bit of a relegation battle this season. And our big nemesis rivals, Woking, they're in 4th at the moment. They've had a terrific run of matches since they beat us 3-1. They hadn't had the best of seasons before that, but that match really seemed to spur them on. And they've been pretty awesome. They've made it through to the 3rd round of the FA Cup. Who could we have had? Let's have a little look. Where are Woking in here? I bet you guys have spotted them somewhere or other. I haven't spotted them yet. Nothing for the red badges. Woking. Sheffield United. That's a big stadium as well. That could have been some nice money for us. But never mind. It is where, you know, where it is. There's nothing we can do about that. Quick look at squad performances then. Top goal scorer is Ethan Wheatley now with 6. Charlie Kendall has gone on a little bit of a poor streak. He's only on 5 now. Kuya and Robert Briggs are on 4. Top assists is 5 for Sir Robert Briggs, who, despite being a half-star player, is still one of our best in the squad. And he's a hell of a lot better than Dele Alli. That was a bit of a mistake of a signing, it would appear. But this is the 11 that we've selected to go out there against bottom side Crawley to try and beat them. They're having a really rough time of it. They've only had 9 points all season. They haven't won anything, which probably means they're going to beat us today. But Miles Boney starts in goal with Lafudu, Hughes, Nallo and Leak in defence. Whittaker and Kirby continue their partnership in defensive midfield with Robert Briggs in the middle of the park. Mully and Heath will start behind Wheatley up top. So here we go then. Let's see what we can do. As I say, it's just classic Football Manager really. That they now come to us and wallop us 3 or 4-0. But I'm hoping I'm wrong. Hopefully we will come out on top. Our stadium redevelopment is coming to an end very soon as well, so we should have a full capacity First Cloud Arena back for us, and I think that will help massively, if I'm honest. You know, we having all of our fans back and just having a little bit of normality back at home, I think that would be fantastic. But here come Crawley already, and this is exactly as I prophesized. I would imagine because here comes Crawley's goal. Oh, it's off the post. Well, it was offside anyway. But thank the Lord that didn't happen there. Anyway, here's Dauncey. Now gets it to Knight. Now to Abrahams. Abrahams gets it forward to Sarula. Sarula into the middle. It is blocked. It was goal-bound, that, but doesn't go in. Now here's Ransom. End of highlight there. 10 minutes gone. And Crawley have looked the better side, it has to be said. Let's encourage them a little bit, give them a little bit of confidence, hopefully. But I have tweaked the set-piece tactics a little bit. I haven't gone for a full tactical change yet, but it is sort of in my mind's eye and thinking about if this was to continue for another 4 or 5 games, then maybe in the new year, that's when we look to maybe try and implement a different tactic, or at least a different approach to most of it. Here's Lafudu. Here goes Wheatley. Ethan Wheatley now gets it back to Jack Whittaker, who puts it into the back of the net. And I tell you what, he has been a player reformed in that defensive midfielder position on the right, the Segundo Volante role. He's really coming into his own. He's just won Young Player of the Month and has just put us 1-0 up there. And that's a very important goal in the context of this season. So let's keep going. Fingers crossed in this second half we can continue to build upon that. That was only our second shot of the whole contest, and we are only on 40% possession, so probably need to do a little bit better than that. But 1-0 as it stands. We're going to put Kuyar on for Heath, and we're going to take Nia Kirby off for Cameron Hargreaves. Jake Leake not having the best of times, so we're going to put Brody Hughes on the right, on the left-hand side, and we're going to bring Adekunle at the centre-back position. We're only a few matches away from being able to play Jack Colback as well, which I think it'll be good. That'll add a little bit more depth into the side. Mully has got a knock, so let's bring on Dylan Motley-Henry. Lafudu finds Whittaker. Here's Mully now with a chance, gets it to Hargreaves. Hargreaves with the shots off the post, and even he's looking a little bit better in that position as well. I mean, we're really missing Raksaki, who of course we had last year, a standout player. We've struggled to replace him, but Jack Whittaker now starting to get into that role a little bit. We are going to go balanced and then cautious and then defensive soon as that gets to 85, just to try and hang on to these 3 points. And against Crawley, that's a little bit sad. We should have been really putting them in their place in this match, but a win's a win, and 3 points is 3 points at the end of the day, and we will settle for that. 3 points in the bag stops the rot a little bit and just starts to make things feel and look a little bit better. Keeps us in 10th place, just 2 points off the playoff spots, and now we've got a week of rest before we take on Newport County. Just the one change for this match against Newport County then. Mazia Kuyar comes in to replace Isaac Heath, who, to be fair, has been a bit disappointing. I think that's probably our big problem this season, is that most of our new signings haven't really made a positive impact to the side. And, we are relying on a lot of the players that got us here to sort of prop us up a little bit. And that can happen. You do have summer transfer windows like that. And unfortunately, there's nothing we can really do until next summer when we're able to offload a lot of them. But here's Wheatley on the ball anyway. Gets it forward to Mully. Here's Lafudu. And, well, Robert Briggs couldn't get there first. And now he has Waite on the left-hand side for Newport County. Whips it in, and Miles Boney comes out and collects. He's had a solid season. We have tried our other 2 goalkeepers in there, and they just perform really poorly. So Miles Boney will be sticking with us for now, and it was a confidence-boosting clean sheet, I would imagine. last time out, and that's a great ball over the top. Here's Mully with a great chance, hits the post, and yes, it's Kuya who puts it in. He has been the one exception to our new signings. He's been brilliant. The Afghan international sticks it into the back of the net, and it was Robert Briggs with an awesome ball over the top to Mully. I thought Mully was going to score. He didn't. It came back out, and luckily for us, it went to Kuya, and after 3 minutes, we are now 1-0 up. That is what we like to see. And look at that. A rise straight up to 5th in the table. It is massively close in this division. And obviously we had a terrific start, a terrific run that got us a number of points ahead. But all it takes is a bit of a run from now. Oh, that's not what we wanted though. And really, really dreadful defending once again. And after 9 minutes, they are back on level terms. But yeah, I was just saying, you know, I think all it takes is another good run and all of a sudden you're back into the promotion running. We've seen that in every season so far. It's been very, very close at the top end of the table, and just a good run here or there. Oh, and the Kuya scored again. Ethan Wheatley has laid him off beautifully. It was an excellent cross in from Mully once again. I thought Wheatley was going to go for it. He headed it down and Kuya was waiting again, and what a wonderful ball from Kirby. He's been playing well, and I have to say, he's probably been one of the most underrated players of our last couple of seasons, and I think he probably deserves a real chance in defensive midfield. You know, Hargreaves has been brilliant for so long, but I just think this partnership is working a little bit better at the moment than the one with Hargreaves. But Hargreaves is a great player to have on the bench if we need him. But anyway, here's Alexander. He whips it in, and it is towards the Newport players, and they're still attacking here. They're still going. It's Evans. And there's the shot, and it's in. And Bryn Morris has scored. And you just gotta sigh, really. This is exactly what we've having to be put up with recently. Newport County now 2-2. Here's Whittaker on the ball. Jack Whittaker finds Lafudu, who's bombing down this right-hand side, still performing greatly into the middle. Kuya's trying to get his hat-trick, and he has been shoved to the floor. He's going to step up and take the penalty. It's a bit risky, but he does step up, and he does score, and hat-trick hero from Mazia Kuya, our wonderful Afghan international player, has stuck that into the back of the net, and he has made it South Shields 3, Newport County 2. Boy, oh boy, is this an intense match so far. Right, we're going to go balanced. Mully's got a bruised chin, so we are going to replace him actually with Motley Henry. And hopefully that'll work out okay. But coming up to half-time now, just need to feel a little bit more secure. We'd love another goal at this juncture. Whittaker finds Boney, and this is where I have great fear that something's going to go wrong. Nallo finds Hughes. This is how the first goal happened. It's Lafudu on the right-hand side, and he's still doing a great job. Finds Whittaker. Whittaker forward to Motley Henry, who's just come on, and he puts that into the bottom corner. Third goal of the season for Dylan Motley Henry. And it's now Newport County 2, South Shields 4. I mean, that was brilliant. And Lafudu started it off with that little run down the side there. But Jack Whittaker found the ball through to Dylan Motley Henry. One touch, and then absolutely leathers it into the bottom left corner. And it's 4-2. Very, very good. Okay. Let's keep going in the second half. Here's Leak with the throw. Finds Wheatley. Now Kirby. Naya Kirby possibly with a chance to score himself straight at the goalkeeper either side, and he would have made it 5 there, but a little bit unlucky. Here's Nallo, and again feeling the pressure. What a ball from Whittaker, and Wheatley has a chance, and he does score, and the flag stays down. Ethan Wheatley on the score sheet, and Jack Whittaker, what a game what an episode he's had. Obviously scored the goal against Crawley, and look at this. That is beautiful control, and Ethan Wheatley was there. He scored. I'd love to see if this is a tight offside, because that was very, very close, wasn't it? And there's the pass, and yep, timed his run perfectly, did Ethan Wheatley there. And he does score, makes it 5-2 now. And you would say, you would hope, that that is 3 points in the bag, but the way this season has gone, and the way this match has gone, you wouldn't necessarily count out Newport County, because here comes a corner. It is going to be brought away by Hughes, and this could be a little bit of a counter-attack here, but Lafudu loses it. Nallo intercepts, and, well, again, they're just trying to get it to Lafudu. They're so reliant on Lafudu driving us forward that sometimes they play far too risky a ball. But here he is now. Lafudu finds Whitaker. Now finds Motley Henry. And this could be a chance for 6 here. Kuyar through to Wheatley. Wheatley shoots. Wheatley scores. It is now Newport County 2. Ethan Wheatley 6. Not quite. Ethan Wheatley has 2. But South Shields have 6 goals in this match, and this is a massive return to form, and this is making me absolute buzz with excitement. Right, Lafudu's going to come off. We're going to put Cameron Hargreaves on. Kirby's apparently had a bad game, but I don't agree with that. Kuyar's going to come off for Abbey. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. That's pretty good. We got 20 minutes to go. We're going to go cautious now, and hopefully for the rest of this match we just shut up shop and we take 6 points out of 6 in today's episode, which is absolutely what we needed. And now that's going to be 3 wins in the last 4, and all of a sudden it looks a little bit fresher again. It's amazing what a little run of form can do for you, and I feel like we're maybe on the cusp of it. If we can keep this momentum up throughout December and go into the new year in good spirits, then who knows what is achievable. But yeah, the 6 points absolutely needed today. I was very worried that we were going to get sucked down the table, maybe even sucked into a shock relegation scrap. But there it is, a brilliant 3 points, an excellent victory over Newport County today, who are 13th. You know, they're not a slouch of a team, and we're very much back on form there. And Ethan Wheatley, he seems to be back to his best as well. We kept the faith in him. We didn't really have any other option, but he has done pretty well. And now that's 3 victories in our last 4, and that gives us a nice platform to build upon from there. So we will be back for 2 matches against some lofty opposition. Bradford City and Leyton Orient have both had spells in the top 3 of this league so far, so excited to see how we get on against those 2 next time out, and hopefully I'll have a couple of signings to tell you about. Jack Colback will be in the team, of course, and maybe we'll be able to look more positively after another 4 victories. Fingers crossed, eh? If you've enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for daily Football Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.